Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for March 12th, 2018. Thank you for joining me. So we're going to have a look at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies so that we can use them for our highest good. So the message today seems to be about following our intuition towards taking an action, making a decision or making a commitment, okay? The first card that we have Choose Freedom, and this represents the influence of the past on our current situation. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So this talks about a situation where we have been feeling stuck, trapped, we've been feeling powerless, like we just have to accept it, like there's no way out, or there's nothing that we can do about it. It is what it is, okay, all that sort of thinking. And reasons and excuses, sometimes it's a mixture of all of them together. And then Choose Freedom tells us that actually, this is actually the Devil card in the Major Arcana. And so this tells us that actually we are not as powerless as we think we are. And actually there are a number of different things that we can do to free ourselves from that particular situation, whether that's a job or a relationship or an addiction, a bad habit, anything. We do have to take responsibility, and we do have to take action and create the change we want to see. It's not going to be a situation where someone comes in and saves us, unfortunately. We have to go through it by ourselves. We have to save ourselves. We have to decide for ourselves with this energy, okay? But we can do something about it. We can free ourselves from that situation. This can be anything from an unfair situation at work, where we're overworked and underpaid, an overbearing boss, being chained to our desks, an addiction that we feel is overwhelming and we can't control it, a toxic relationship, whether that's a romantic one or a relationship of any kind, okay? In today's energy, we have intuition and insight, and this is actually the Moon in the Major Arcana. So we have your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So don't allow others to get inside your head to tell you, no, you have to stay here. No, there's nothing you can do about it. No, there's no one else who will take you in. No, there's no other job that you will get, or anything like that, okay? Listen to your own insight and intuition as opposed to what other people might be telling you, or fears or doubts, okay, that we have, because we're human. But we're asked to listen to our intuition, not our fears, okay? And to find that fine difference, okay, between knowing when we're actually hearing our intuition versus when we're hearing our ego telling us to do or not do something. That we find through meditation and prayer, through quieting the mind so that we may hear the heart speak, okay? But this is saying follow your intuition and trust it to lead you in the right direction, okay? But we have to, first of all, listen to our intuition, identify our intuition, separate it from ego with fears and doubts and so on. Listening to our intuition, and then to follow it by actually taking action according to what guidance we are receiving, okay? That's how we actually use our own intuition. It's not enough to, get those gut feelings and to hear what our intuition is trying to tell us if we're not going to use that information in any way, okay? That doesn't mean that we're actually using our intuition. When we actually apply what we know intuitively, that's when we follow our intuition, okay? And that's what we are asked to do today with this energy of intuition and insight. And then the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with, we have the Five of Emotion. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path of joy. Now this Five of Cups comes as once we do free ourselves from the situation, there's no need to look back and think, why did it take me so long, or why was I so stupid, or why was I to be unkind to ourselves, okay, in any way. We have to go through what we have to go through. We have to learn our lessons, and we have to take as long as we need to with them, okay. There's no reason to beat ourselves up over being in a vicious cycle in the first place, or a toxic relationship in the first place. Clearly there was a lesson there for us, and as long as we learn the lesson, that time was not a waste of time, okay, and that suffering is not a waste of time, okay. And so this tells us, once we do free ourselves, to remove from our minds and our hearts, okay, the time that we felt stuck or trapped, or the time when we did not take action towards our own overall well-being and happiness, and to be kind with ourselves in knowing that everything is a lesson, and we need as long as we need to get through it, to learn the lesson. The important thing to focus on is that we have learned the lesson, we have taken responsibility, and we have started taking different actions for ourselves, okay. And this is also about forgiving everyone else involved, because again, it's coming to the conclusion that that was a lesson, it was a karmic lesson. The people involved are soulmates, okay. They were meant to come into our lives and put us through that experience so that we learn that lesson. And it's not to say, you know, where you actually go and give thanks to that person for making you suffer. It's not, you know, that's not very realistic, but it's speaking to ourselves when we say, you know what, I forgive that person, I forgive that situation, I forgive myself. I understand that everything happened the way it was meant to for me to learn this lesson. And so, as difficult as it may sound, I give thanks for that experience, because it brought me to where I am today, and it showed me that I'm actually a strong, capable person, and I can do whatever I want, okay? And also removing any energy of regret that might come in, of why didn't I do this sooner, why did I listen to that person, why did I give away my power, whatever the case may be, okay? Because again, there's no need for it. And then our guidance card is the Tiger. I think we've just seen the Tiger in the weekend reading. You're being called upon to provide leadership so that you're capable, you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. So again, it's this about us taking charge, us being the leaders of our own lives, us taking on that responsibility, making those decisions, and creating those changes, okay? Trust that we're capable to do so. The Tiger is also talks about independence and instinct, so again, intuition. So the message is trust the guidance, trust our own intuition, and trust that we are capable to change any situation in our lives. But we have to take charge of it. We have to take charge of our own lives, our own decisions. Okay? Exercise our free will in a way that makes us happy as opposed to makes us feel powerless. Okay? But this is about taking charge and trusting our own instincts, intuition, and trusting that we are capable of doing whatever we want to do. Okay? And our Power Thought card for the day . Okay. I love and approve of myself. How fitting. I appreciate all that I do, good and bad, because again, there's no such thing as a mistake as long as we learn from it. It's a lesson. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. How fitting for the rest of our reading. Okay, so that we could use this as a little mantra to get us going, or to keep us motivated, to keep us on track, to keep us in our place of power whenever we feel we might waver. I love and approve of myself. Okay, so that is our reading for today. It's a beautiful reading. I hope that it helps. If you're dealing with these energies, okay, let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments as always. The weekly readings are now up. Okay, so I'm very happy I was able to do that. I hope you enjoy your readings. I hope we all have a wonderful week ahead. Let's make Monday a wonderful day for taking charge and making the changes that we want to see happen in our lives, because we can absolutely do that. Okay? Thank you for all your support. Let's have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.